Hey guys, welcome to our review of Kishiryu Sentai RyuSoulger, episode 35. As always, I'm your host, Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have...
Cinder Blaze.
And Makotoa.
My dudes, welcome back. We just got done watching this episode, and... I said this at the end of the watch-along, but I really hope they got the let's try to do a story thing out of their system, so we could just get back to doing just some regular fun episodic stuff, because I really didn't need the conclusion to this poorly handled two-parter. Where are you guys sitting here?
I definitely felt like this half was better than the last, mostly because I kind of forgot what happened in the previous episode. But like usually they don't put a lot of tactics in their fights, and this is one of the few examples that we've seen in like recent Sentai where they've had it. So that kind of elevated it a little bit for me.
Sure, I agree.
Like,
especially for this show, because we've had some really weird explanations for how we beat our opponents. It's like, we'll just float them up to space.
Yeah. I mean, they did that this episode too. But I will contend,
float.
I will contend that was easily one of the most interesting parts, but in the process, you said it in the watch along, where even though they got their quote level up, they still got bodied hard. And
oh no, this has nothing to do with the rest of Coast cheerleaders. I'm talking about like Ko, where he's just like, you know what? I'm gonna bait her into using the spinning move first, and then like after that, mine will always beat hers, and boom, easy time. And like,
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
But like that was the positive. Everything else just like so freaking bad. And I'm just like, God, you can't give them a training arc for them to just get like destroyed just as bad.
Well, let's think about it now, because was that really training?
They were training their production team to use the least budget they possibly could.
That's where the real training was, because oh my gosh, it's like Pink's. She just flails around for a few seconds and then picks up some chopsticks and I got it. And then
you put Melto in front of a green screen and you good. You have this guy swinging around.
Yeah,
you're good.
Those were really bad.
What was it that the other one?
Poor Melto just like hanging out there for like 2 days.
Oh no! And then the cards. He was doing card. You hired an actor, your main actor. You got your main actor. You got a deck of cards, and you hired 2 actresses. That was it. That was all you need for the scene. Put over a filter, and you're good. Also, leading up to it, or was it? No, yeah, leading up to it, we just got reused stock footage of not most
the fire dude.
That dude.
Oh my god.
The brother dinosaur.
Yeah, the first half of this episode reeked budget. And I don't want to say that it handled it well by putting all the budget into the back end, because it wasn't great. Brought back the nastiest looking dinosaur form with the 2 brothers smashed together, lumbering around. That was disgusting. I didn't want to see that again.
Yeah, that was like really atrocious. I'm so glad they only gave us like a second of them. They knew how bad it was.
Also, I don't know what the dude was referring to when he said, hey, if you combine all the elements, air, land, water, fire, then you'll create the ultimate combination. And then the ultimate combination is the powers of a Tyrannosaurus, fire, and ice. That doesn't... Wait, no.
Water and
Tyrannosaurus, ice, and water.
Ice and water plus T-Rex means...
Yeah. makes
Super
all
speed.
the elements.
Okay, T-Rex. T-Rex actually composes of like every other element they needed. So.
I guess, yeah, that's just what T-Rex does. It's a great equalizer. Boy, this.
What do you guys think of Master Red coming back? And...
What? Wow, that was.
The thing he says at the end. What was it? The rules. Yeah, limits. Limits exist.
To be broken. Oh, we're gonna all do that at once. Shit.
No, I was gonna give it like 5 minutes before I said it, because that wait, it felt like he was just gonna disappear.
Yeah.
Without even saying the rest of it.
Yeah, and I love how he like demonstrated like how bad like the I forgot what it's called, the red upgrade is, at least like weapon wise, because Ko was having a pretty easy time like dealing with it because he had a sword and like that dude had like a couple claws.
I feel like we were in trial mode at that point. Anything in that sequence, I don't take for like canon within the rules of like their transformations and stuff, and power scaling. What I found interesting about it though was that Master Red did come from the RyuSoul, and that made sense because that is his soul. He died and he became that soul. And you know, I've had questions about like, oh hey, you know, is this power up, you know, a standalone power, or does it need to use Red's power to boost off of? And then I thought about it a little bit. This didn't really help me either, because Red is the power. Like, Master Red was the power that Ko's been using. So using Max is still within the framework of that, actually.
Red's definitely using a lot of dead people's powers right now.
All of them use dead people powers.
Yeah.
This is the dead people power Sentai.
Yeah. They all dance in front of them. But yeah, this episode kind of sucked. I'm glad we have another one to watch next time, because we're done with this episode, unless you guys have something else you want to say.
This episode could have easily been redeemed if the fight scene was actually like decent, but that thing looked atrocious, because like that's like the type of fight scene where we'd forget how bad the rest of the episode was just because it was like pretty in CG. Because remember that happening in like Loopat all the time, where just like a episode, but just like whoa, that fight though.
The cuts for the Zord when he would just kind of zoom, and then they just use stills to kind of convey his speed. It was.
I don't know. Stills. I feel like they just put him behind a green screen, moved him slightly, and made sure to like clone the movement, like that motion.
Budget episode. That's what it felt like.
I don't know. Like that, I feel like, you know, I disagree. I feel like the budget was taken out of the front end and then put into that, because they jumped from location to location, and you're either rearranging sets or moving your entire suit over to a different area to film the, like, we were above ground, underwater, in space.
Underwater is literally just underwater and in space, those are both just CG. That's just a green screen, right?
Oh, that wasn't.
No, in space they have to tilt the camera.
Yeah. But it looked like a background with like holes in it and the light shone behind it to make it look like stars.
Okay. I mean, it's could have been better, I guess, but that's at least what Alex is feeling, and I'm in the same boat.
Like I said, I'm hoping tomorrow, tomorrow, when we watch the episode, I'm hoping there's just more filler to sit down and enjoy. But yeah, guys, do you have anything else you wanted to say about this episode?
No.
All right, cool. So, guys, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week. Coming up tomorrow, we've got the watch-alongs for the latest RyuSoulger, the latest 01, because we are behind. Sorry we couldn't get to your comments because, well, we didn't give you time to post them. We're behind, but we're catching up, and we're getting there. Also, thank you for getting us to 556 subscribers. One more than I asked for last time, but you know, it's fine. I'm not bitter. But yeah, for real. Thank you so much for hopping on. Thank you to the people who me saying, hey, subscribe actually worked on. I didn't know that worked. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
See ya.
Did you hear Michael say later?
No.
I saw his
Later.
mouth move. Oh.
Noisy people are still up, so I've had to mute it. In between.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. We're not doing. I mean, unless you want to watch more stuff tonight, I don't really care.